Hello there, Vanagon Addicts. This is Ken Wilford here at Vanagon. Hope you're able to join us today for our live stream. My helper is coming in here from a Stranger Things binge that's been going on.
How did I know I was going to come in right as you were starting?
She was coming in, you know, she got up this morning. I got up. Usually she's in the bed, laying in the bed. This morning, she's sitting on the couch. I know what day it is. It is Stranger Things Day, which apparently is an actual real holiday.
No, it's not.
And I see Costas is in the chat. Good to see him here. And I had a nice chat with Costas this morning, a little bit on Facebook, asking him about himself and what's going on. And he's an interesting guy. I don't know if you guys know this. He actually has his own YouTube channel. So if you get a chance to check him out, you can see his own channel that he's doing where he is showing you how to work on a Vanagon. Isn't that cool? Okay. I'm so proud. I mean, I feel like a father. My son is following in my footsteps. But it's good to have you guys out here today with us. Hope you're going to enjoy our show today. Not sure what we're actually going to talk about, but I would encourage you guys, if you're here, to ask some questions, and we'll be glad to try to help you out with your questions. One of the things I did want to talk about is I want to promote our Patreon page. Okay, so I know right now, hello, Ajoizable. Good to see you. AJ Lozable. My UPS man's deciding he's going to stop by here. He's going to make a guest appearance, so I hope you're excited about that. And he stops and asks me if I have stuff, which I don't. Yeah, he'll be here in a minute. So anyway, I want to promote our Patreon page. Okay. We've had it set up for a couple months. We have one patron right now, which is Eric Schneider. And as I told you guys in the past, I'm going to continue to talk about him, mention his name every video because no one else has signed up. Okay, so Eric Schneider is going to be named alone until someone else signs up for our Patreon page. But one of the things I wanted to do to possibly promote the Patreon page is to have like some prizes. Okay, some prizes. So, you could have your prize of the fact that you're helping us out. You could have your prize be the fact that, you are a really nice person, okay? Or you could have a prize that you could actually use or enjoy. So that's my goal. So here's what I'm thinking. Every month, every person that signs up on Patreon, no matter what the level they're going to sign up at, they are going to go into a drawing for a prize, okay? Last week we talked about this one particular prize one particular thing that was holding up my shipment last week. I actually got them in. I don't know if it was like after the live stream, they watched it and was like, oh, we better clear his shipment from, France or something. But they did. And so this is what I got. Okay. This is an officially licensed Volkswagen coffee cup. Okay. It is made out of metal, but it does have like ceramic stuff inside. It's actually pretty nice. Okay. So it's something you could take with you on your trips, on your journeys, and enjoy it. It comes in this super custom plastic bag. Not really, but whatever. That keeps the dust out while it's sitting on my shelf. So this is in this bag, and then it comes in this super duper box here where you have like a Volkswagen bus on here. I wish that was on the cup, but it's not. All right, so anybody who signs up for Patreon and is a Patreon person can win one of these prizes. We're going to basically, like I said, everyone that signs up in 1 month is going to go into a drawing for this. And then I think what we're going to do is on the live stream show, at the end of the month, we're actually going to do a drawing live And whoever wins or whoever gets the drawing then is the one that gets, you know, the prize. Couldn't think of that word. Okay. I have one other prize too that is also a possibility. So I have like 4 of these mugs already in stock. And I have another thing that I bought last night. Okay. It is a officially licensed Volkswagen calendar. Okay. You can see it's got this pink bus on the front because of reasons. I'm not sure why. It's not my favorite one out of all of them. On the back, there's a bunch of, like every month, there's a different bus. And there's some really nice ones on here. So, you know, if you guys want this stuff, you know, I grew up watching PBS, right? I grew up, unfortunately, having to live through PBS, those yearly fund drive things that they had. And so because of that, that has tainted me forever. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I mean, remember when you were a kid and they had that on, you could get an umbrella. If you only donate $50, you could get a Doctor Who mug. Right? I mean, a Doctor Who mug probably cost $5 back then. But $50, you could get a Doctor Who mug. For $100, you can get an umbrella. Right? You go to the store and buy one for like $7. But for a $100 donation to HYY, you can get an umbrella. Okay, so for this situation, I'm trying to be more than fair. Is even if you just say $5, I'm going to commit to, you know, helping Van again out $5 a month. You're going to go into the drawing at the end of, you know, the period time thing. Then you're going to have a chance to win some of these fabulous prizes. And, you know, the place that officially licenses these items is in Germany. I found their website this week. They have all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so in the future, when I start running out of this stuff, I might get more stuff from them. I'm probably going to put some of this stuff up on the site to purchase and buy, but, you know, I would rather give them away as prizes to people who are helping us out. So, you know, that's my plan. Let me know what you think about that. And we can kind of go from there. Okay, so that's one of my ideas that I had this week. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, so now I want to do some screen share situations here. Let me go back in here, and I'm going to go to the screen share thing because I found something cool online this week that I've never actually seen before. Okay, so, and everybody's trying to call me right now. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I found this website this week. It is called Proud to Pop. It is in the UK. And at first view of this website, you would be like, this is nothing special. This is just another, you know, camper website trying to sell you their stuff and things. But you would be so wrong about that. Okay, these guys are making roof canvases. They actually do make them for Vanagons. Okay, and they make ones for Westphalias. They also make ones for the, you know, British ones. Who cares about that? Well, nobody has them here. But the cool part about their canvases is you can kind of see down here there are different designs. Okay. And then you can click a design, like say this crazy looking green stripe thing. If that's your color you like, you can then pick a sub color. So your stripes can be like a bunch of different colors. You see what I'm talking about? And it's super customizable. You know, you not only have stripes, you can have different kinds of stripes. It can be a Hawaiian print and also different colors of that. I mean, this is something for the person that's going to VW shows and wants to, you know, stand out. Let's just say it that way. Like, look totally crazy. No, I'm not going to say that part. But, you know, you can see all these different designs. There's actually lots of different colors you can choose from. And the prices of the canvases aren't really that much more than what you would pay for a nice one. Okay, so I called them today. I wanted to talk to them about, you know, possibly becoming a wholesaler with them before I even talk to you guys about it on the thing, but they never called me back. I called them. I talked to a really nice guy over there. he basically was like super nice. And look at this crap. Look at this nonsense. This can be a canvas material. Wow. It only comes in a couple colors, though. Isn't that neat? I mean, can you imagine having your canvas made out of that crazy material like that? That would be, kind of awesome. So, you know, what do you guys think about this Proud to Pop? You can go on their website right here, proudtopop.co.uk, and get on to where it says, you know, pop top canvases, then go to T25s, and you want to definitely do the Westphalia one. I mean, you can do, you know, the Devon. You can do these other ones, the Super Viking, but guess what? We never had them here, so it's not going to do no good. But if you do that, I mean, you can check out some cool stuff. They also have ones for the buses as well. If you have a bus, you can do that. And the other thing I saw on this site that I really liked, or was kind of somewhat interested in, were these insulator things. You know, again, they had these insulators for the Westphalia right here. Okay, so again, this is something, if you guys see this, you're interested in an insulator. Okay, if you're camping out, one of my customers called me from Canada. He said they camp out, but in the winter it gets, or in the fall, it gets really cold up in the top, and the kids sleep up there. I mean, they could get one of these deals. I mean, I guess you could make your own out of like one of those space blanket deals, but okay, or you can just buy one. So if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, the canvas tops, the insulators, you know, or anything else you see on this site, let me know, and I'm going to be, you know, speaking to them again at some point. I mean, I don't know, I might have to fly over there, pound on the door, say, it's the Bobbies, I don't know, something like that, to kind of get their attention. And then when they all scurry out, I'll say, psych, it's just me. I'm here to talk to you about, you know, actually purchasing stuff from you and paying you money. And they'll be like, wow, I can't believe it. So, I mean, apparently, you know, I don't know why they didn't call me back today, but, you know, it was late in the day for them. So maybe they were just getting ready to go out for a holiday. Oh, I did talk to Costas early this morning. And I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but it is no day in Greece today. Okay, so everybody in Greece, they all have to say no. Okay, and this isn't like, you know, when I was a kid, say no to drugs from, you know, like Mrs. Reagan, Nancy Reagan. This is no to Hitler. Okay, so you don't salute. Remember, Costas, don't salute. And you say no to him because, you know, that he's bad and stuff. Well, you said it was today. Yes, he said. Now he says no, it isn't. He said it was today because he had off from school. I'm not gonna tell you his age, but he's not. He's young. He's in school, and so, you know. Anyway, apparently it's yes day. So yes, please, Hitler, please come into our country. We love you. Embrace you forever.
Dude,
don't.
You want to get demonetized, dude?
Whoops. Okay, so, you know, it is supposed to be no day or something soon in Greece. I didn't look it up. I was trusting Costas. He must have been trolling me. I don't know. So anyway, I was going to have a nice speech about how Greece was all, you know, super great and everything, but I guess I'll just change my mind on that. Let's move on. All right, so, but you did it, Costas, so I'm just telling you. All right, so I do have some, I don't even know what he's saying, cursing in German, I have no clue. All right, so we got a few parts here you guys might be interested in. This is a part, for some odd reason, I'm selling a lot of these to Europe. I'm not sure why. I guess they don't have any source for them. It is an air intake boot for a bus, okay, for a fuel-injected bus. It's probably like 74, well, 72 to 79, it would probably work. Okay, so if you have a fuel-injected bus and you need a boot because yours is like made out of a mummy's crack pipe, there you go. Or it just basically is a mummy's crack pipe. Then there's a brand new one. It's on the site. You can check it out. Look it up. All right, this is for Steve DeRuiter, even though he's not on here at all. I'm sure. I don't see him in the chat, and we only have 5 people watching us today. So this is a part I got from Europe, a brand new this right here. Okay, I don't know if there's barely not enough people on here watching, so I can actually ask someone to guess what this is. This is a heater fan housing, and it is for a Vanagon only. It's for the Vanagon. They had a blower fan that mounted to the alternator, and then this thing is the housing for that. I have one new old stock one of these here. Okay, so that's for air-cooled, like an 80 to 83.5 air-cooled Vanagon. If you had one of those, that piece would work for you. People occasionally call me about them, and the only ones I've ever gotten were used ones. This is actually a new old stock one. It looks a little dusty, but it's new, and everything's good with it. So if you needed one, it's on the website. I have it set for just one. Okay, so if you order that one, if you see one on there like in stock, that's it. Okay, so you buy it and it's gone. All right, so I know we started a little early today at 4 o'clock. I just wanted to see if anybody, you know, is going to be in here. It looks like we're pretty low on people today. We got 4 people watching, and that is it. Okay, I mean, Costas is giving us all our chat situations that we got today. We still have some. I still have 2 of these distributors for the 1.9 Vanagon. You know, that's the way it goes, right? As soon as I have a couple, they just sit here. Then I'll get orders for like 4 of them, and I'll need 2 more. So that's the way it works. But I still have 2 of these. If you need one, hey, it's Billy Shepherd. Okay. If you need one, definitely let me know. We do have them. We had some stuff happen this week here at the shop. I had a family of 6 just randomly show up one morning, and I was actually not here. Yeah, it's kind of why I tell people to please call ahead of time if they're going to come, because I had to do some stuff for my parents this week. My dad is still sick. My mom was running all around, and so I had to do some stuff for them. So I was doing some stuff for them in the morning, and I looked down the street, and here is a blue Vanagon sitting in front of my shop. I'm like, okay, what's that all about? And yeah, so anyway, it was this family of 6. They had had some issues with their van running poorly. I talked to them about it. I looked stuff over and figured out what it was and fixed it for them, and they went on their way rejoicing. So everything worked out great. It's just, you know, if you guys are coming, please just let me know so I can be here. I don't want it like a week ago we were on vacation. I mean, if it happened then and they just showed up, guess what? There wouldn't have been anybody here, and they would have been like, "Where are you at? I don't know, where are you?" and stuff. Yeah, don't call me once you're actually here sitting in the yard. Okay, do call me just like before you leave the house and see if I'm here. Okay, but it worked out good, and it was a nice family. I met them. Actually, they are the daughter of this one customer, Ken Gurneri, I think, that lives in Long Island. And so I just want to say hi to them, and I'm glad they made it to North Carolina for their trip. Okay, and I was glad I could help them out. So that was one situation. I had another situation where a guy yesterday stopped by, which again was not a problem, but you know, I was helping watch my father yesterday because my mom was on a trip, and so I'm going back and forth between the shop and their house, and you know, it wasn't the best day for someone just to come by. So you know, if I had a text message or a call about that and said, hey, I want to come by, I would have probably said yes, and then I could have been ready. But you know, so just if you're coming by, don't just come by, please. Okay, I've asked you guys that before. Just give us a text or call first so we know what's going on and we can be ready. Okay, so, but it turned out good again. This guy was a real nice guy. He had a 67 split window, and he's like, are you interested in it? And I was interested in it. I don't know what's going to happen. He might be watching this video. I tried to get him to give me a number. Okay, this is probably the hardest part sometimes for people to come up with a number. I don't know why my head keeps itching. Just ignore that part. And because I'm on camera, my head is just going to itch forever. Okay. So I'll get Leah to scratch it in a minute. So I asked him to come up with a number. He could not really come up with a number for me. I would love to get a split window bus for myself one of these days, and I told him that. And he's like, "We should buy this one." I'm like, "Well, it's hard for me to buy it if I don't know how much it's actually going to cost. I'm not going to be able to pay $200,000 for it. It's not a 21 window. It's like a 9-passenger. So, you know, it's probably worth $250,000, I don't think. But, you know, I could give some money for it. It needs some work, of course. Okay. So, you know, I'm just letting you guys know about that. That was another thing that happened. And like I said, I enjoy meeting you guys. I enjoy people coming by, saying hi, and, you know, taking pictures with me. I only charge $20 for every autograph. I think that's like cheap. That's right. That's on the low side. I mean, I think Kevin Bacon, he must charge like a couple hundred. So, you know, that's like 10% of Kevin Bacon. It's not even like Oscar Mayer bacon. All right. That's like $5 a pack. All right. So, you know, or $7. So it's cheaper than Oscar Mayer bacon. So anyway, you know, and the forehead itches again. We're gonna have a game this week. How many times Ken's forehead is gonna get scratched? So, you know, that's basically what's been going on here this week. It's been a difficult week for me because of family problems with, you know, just like we're trying to work around my dad and stuff like that. So, you know, guys, if I don't call you back right away or text you back right away, that could be a thing that's going on. My dad is still slowly recovering. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay. But I do appreciate everybody that has been, you know, buying stuff through the website. You guys are still doing that. I definitely appreciate it. And as I said, if people want to, you know, come in and join Patreon, I mean, that helps us out a lot. My plan, again, is to buy a nicer camera very soon, to buy like a ring light and that kind of stuff, and to get, you know, get stuff going that way. So that'll be all part of getting our, you know, getting more support on Patreon. And the other thing I've been running into a lot lately, I don't really know why. I have 2 customers right now that both are repairing a van after an engine fire. Okay, one of them went through the engine fire, and he is dealing with the aftermath of that. The other one bought a van that had an engine fire. If he had asked me before he did it, I would have told him to please don't do that. But, I mean, it's working out good for me because of how much stuff that he has to buy. You know, this is the problem with the engine fire. It damages so much stuff, and it's hard to really know how much is destroyed until you get into it and start ripping it apart. So if you can avoid an engine fire by replacing your gas lines, right, like we've talked about lots of times, I would 100% tell you to do that, because an engine fire, parts-wise, it's going to cost you for at least $2,000 probably in parts. Then, and that, a lot of that's used stuff. And then it's going to cost you money to get the van painted because it burns the paint off. And, you know, you're going to spend probably $5,000 repairing an engine fire. Or you could buy fuel line replacement kit like we sell, $60. Let's see. $5,000, $60. $5,000 probably be fine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't make much sense. So, you know, don't skimp out on the important stuff. Definitely do your engine, your fuel lines if you get a chance. And we have that. We have you covered on that. So that's, you know, just my public service announcement for the week. PSA. That was the PSA. Anything else going on? You guys have any questions? Okay, I mean, I really see Costas. We were chatting it up this morning, so he burned out all his questions this morning, probably. And he has some videos. He has a cool video about that I've actually seen before on his channel about Vanagon, you know, getting into an accident. And they do really well, actually, in accidents. They tend to kind of go above the other car. Okay, so you know, like you have a famous one where they hit a Volvo and it hits the Volvo and it goes rides up on the hood like this. I mean, so guess what? If you're in the Volvo, you're pretty much dead. If you're in the Vanagon, you're doing great. They have another one where they just hit a wall and the two dummies, the test dummies, Click and Clack, the dummy brothers, they did great. They didn't have any leg damage or nothing. So get a chance, check out his thing. If for some odd reason, halfway through the video, it becomes a video about smart cars for some reason. I'm not sure why that is, but because the title says Vanagons and stuff, but you know, he's Greek, so what can you say? All right. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. If you guys think of anything else that you would rather have as prizes besides the stuff I showed, let me know, and you know, we will consider it. I mean, I have stuff in the shop in here, but I don't really want to give away a lot of the stuff. It's like my own memorabilia and things. I got like some bus Matchbox cars and Johnny Lightnings, and I got a actual hand painted Westphalia picture here, and I've got some actual German models over there that not like lady models, like van models, so don't get too excited. Stuff like that. I don't know what German lady models are going to be like. All right, but we're just going to cut that off. So that's basically all that I got today, guys. I mean, you guys aren't throwing anything my way. So, you know, I guess it's like 4:30 right now. If you guys have a topic you want us to talk about next week, be glad to do that. In the meantime, if you can, you know, go on to Patreon and sign up. That would be a big help. As I said, we will mention your name in some way, shape, or form in every video after that. So, like in the future, if we have a bunch of Patreon people, what we'll probably do is have like a crawl at the end where you have the people's names and it comes down. But for right now, you know, I'm just going to say it because it's way easier than making up a crawl. I only have one person's name to say, Eric Schneider, right now. So I'm just going to keep saying Eric Schneider as much as Eric Schneider can, Eric Schneider. So if you want me to say your name multiple times, then support us on Patreon, and that will be awesome. All right, guys. Well, we had a low turnout today. Probably have way more people watching this tomorrow. Like I said, when they're eating their Rice Krispies and their Cocoa Puffs and their Count Chocula and all that stuff. But I mean, it's 4 o'clock, 4:30. I got some lady that's gonna come here with a bug or something, so I got to get off of this stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe. Make sure you click on the little bell thing that allows you to get notifications when we're going to go live, so you can, you know about that ahead of time. And you know, as always, guys, hope you get more smiles per gallon with your van and enjoy your great weekend. Oh, you know what? I did have one other thing I want to say. So last weekend we actually did get to go to the camp out at Belle Plaine State Park. That was great. If you're in the South Jersey area, I would recommend you joining South Jersey Volkswagen Club, and also becoming a member of that. And then you can go to these great meetups, and you can see some pictures from that on our Facebook page. So, all right, so that's it. So that's it, guys. Have a great weekend, and peace out. And I'm going to push the button now.